4. Boeing 747-400, owned by Prince Al Walid bin Talal. Price $220 million. Prince Al Walid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia is one of our favorites here on EA Lux due to the incredibly luxurious lifestyle he lives. If you're wondering why someone so luxurious is ranking only 4th in our top 10 most expensive private jets, it's because this is his cheaper plane. Oh yes, he's got an even more expensive one than this $220 million flying hotel, but we'll get to that in a second. This specific Boeing 747 could originally carry up to 400 people, but the Prince had other plans for it. He stripped the entire interior and had it custom made from scratch to fit his particular view of what flying private should feel like. He uses his private jet when he feels like travelling light. Number 3. Boeing 747-430, owned by Sultan of Brunei. Price $233 million. Another EA Lux favourite, the Sultan of Brunei is one of the most richest monarchs in the world. A man of great opulence simply couldn't be travelling around in a $100 million basic Boeing 747, so he invested another $130 million in order to create the third most luxurious and expensive private jet the world has ever seen. So what would you do with that kind of money? Well, you basically gold plate everything. The living room, a bedroom and a bathroom are all decorated with gold and crystal, making one feel like he's travelling inside a jewellery box. The Sultan of Brunei specifically asked for wash basins in all his bathrooms to be made out of solid gold, and what the Sultan wants, the Sultan gets. Number 2. Airbus A340-300, owned by Alisher Usmanov. Price $350 to $450 million. Owned by the richest man in Russia, billionaire Alisher Usmanov is the world's second most expensive private jet. Named after Alisher Usmanov's father, Birkin, it is the largest private plane in Russia, even bigger than President Vladimir Putin's Ilyushin version 296. Just the base price of the Airbus A340-300 would be enough to make it rank second, costing $238 million. But as you'd expect, the custom interior and state-of-the-art technology and security systems have been created specifically for this jet, adding an extra $150 to $200 million. It simply puts our previous private jets to shame just by its size. Number 1. Airbus A380 Custom, owned by Prince Al Walid bin Talal. Price $500 million. We're finally here. This Airbus A380 is the most expensive private jet in the world. With an astronomical price tag of $500 million just for the base model, the sky is no longer the limit when it comes to luxury standards. Yes, as we've previously mentioned, this is the most expensive private jet of Prince Al Walid bin Talal, costing more than twice than his other smaller, less luxurious private plane. Former 5th richest man in the world, currently still in the top 50, Prince Al Walid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia is a man who spares no expense when it comes to being unmatched in terms of luxury. Airbus created a modified empty Airbus A380 just for him, which he paid $350 million. On top of that, he started making it his own, going beyond anything we've ever seen here on EA Lux. The jet, referred to as the Kingdom in the Sky, besides having everything gold plated, a solid gold throne in the middle, there is also a concert hall, a Turkish bath, a garage for a Rolls Royce and even a prayer room